Back in the book segment tonight, reality check, where the factor goes where few have ever gone before, into the brutal truth zone. We begin with David Letterman, who last night interviewed the author of a book that says the Bush administration is bad.
There are people talking about war crimes trials. In Congress, there are people who are at least pushing for truth commissions. They want to see what happened in this program. There are all these dark secrets still. I mean, I got as many as I could get into this book, but there's a lot that we still don't know.
Well, we believe that a trial will never happen, but can a case be made that George Bush's administration is clearly guilty of war crimes?
All right, now that is a passionate far-left position, but let's take a look at what the regular folks think. Brand new Rasmussen poll asks, should terrorist suspects be given the rights U.S. citizens have in court? 18% yes, a whopping 71% no. Where should terrorist suspects be tried? U.S. courts 30%, military tribunals 54%. And should the prison at Guantanamo be closed? Yes, 26%, no, 59%. So it is clear the folks are not buying into the U.S. as a brutal to the terrorist line. Once again, common sense prevails in this country. Thank God. Check number 2 concerns the vile rapper Nas. As you may have heard, that guy is accusing Fox News of being a racist organization. This from a person who makes a living peddling the N-word and violent lyrics to his target audience of children and young adults. He is a real champ. The good news is only a very few media have given him any attention, and those who did do not deserve your attention. They are corrupt. That's because Nas had an obvious agenda in this case. His new album is a bomb, a disaster, a catastrophe, and he desperately wants attention. 2 years ago, his last album sold 355,000 copies in its first week. This one has sold 187,000 copies. Not good. I hope I'm not a racist for pointing that out. Check number 3. New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, who wants to be vice president under Barack Obama, is actually defending the New York Times decision not to run an op-ed by John McCain on Iraq.
I think Senator McCain is overreacting. The New York Times has been very good to him over the years. They've published 7 editorials. They give him very flattering coverage. No, I don't know why he's whining about this.
Good grief. Did Richardson miss the hit piece the Times ran on McCain, implying with little evidence he had an improper association with a lobbyist? Did Richardson actually miss that? Rudy Giuliani didn't. He sees things differently.
They wanted him to lay out more of a plan. Precisely the kind of censorship that the New York Times rails about, they are trying to impose on John McCain. But, it's been long past that we figured out that Barack Obama is the New York Times candidate.
And by the way, as we mentioned, the Times continues to be in financial trouble. In the second quarter of this year, profits were down 82%. So the Times and Nas have something in common. Check 4. Christian Bale plays Batman in the big hit The Dark Knight, says he wants to be left alone by the media after police arrested him for allegedly roughing up his mother and sister because they had said bad things about his wife. So Mr. Bale says it is a private matter, back off. And I say, good luck with that, Mr. Bale. The media will hound you now forever. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And that is reality check.